Alright, here we go. Hello, everybody. We have Diamond Special today.
Oh
Uh,
my.
yes, and we've got once again joining me Taboshi and Warning. And no, I was going to say Warning Track,
It's not
but
warning track,
Wodar.
it's still a
No,
W.
it's
And
no,
I
it's
was
the
like,
it's the
I just saw
casting dream team.
Yeah, this is actually so this was the team. I don't know, was it last week or the week before?
Yeah,
We did have Tobo Wodar before, and it was an excellent
this
We did
team.
half and half.
people
Yes.
pull.
And you are being a robot again, Water, as is tradition.
Has to happen once.
Yep,
Yeah.
at least once. Anyway, we got some interesting stuff here. A diamond match that happened this morning. I may have done a little cast of it myself. That is okay. It is a match worth seeing a couple times. And then
Now I'm really excited.
yeah. I think some records were broken with this set. We will see. Anyway, Warning Track Ponoob also very good match. I saw little bits and pieces of it. Did not see the whole thing. And well, let's get to it. We're gonna start with FalconHit and YerAnd. I got some picks and bans here.
I don't think I've got to cast a diamond match even once yet. Now I get to cast two in one night.
Yep, it's nice. All right, so the bands. Gallery goes bye-bye, as does Ballroom. FalconHit banning Gallery and YerAnd banning Ballroom.
All right, fine.
Veranda gets the restriction from FalconHit, and Redwoods gets the restriction from YerAnd. Kind of an interesting restriction.
Okay, so we're not refusing trees. We're just refusing lots of trees.
Yes. Yes, we have a limit on the number of trees we want to see here. So the first venue, this one surprised me. So when I was casting, I did not get the picks and bans, but I sort of worked out who picked and banned what, and I guess I was right. FalconHit doubles Terrace.
Oh my!
I did not expect to see a double Terrace in Diamond. And then doubled Aquarium from YerAnd. I did
yeah.
I did expect this. This is when I figured out that it was I figured out YerAnd was the second picker because I'm like, yeah, YerAnd would double pick Aquarium.
I'm excited for Aquarium.
Yep.
I want to see the most cheese. More cheese, the better.
Yeah, we shall see. Then we're gonna go to Library, which certainly can house its own cheese. It's no stranger to cheese.
No, it's not.
And then Veranda, it's like the OG cheese venue.
Okay.
Big.
Yeah.
Big maps to finish it off.
Yeah, we shall see how this goes. We'll get right into it.
This is gonna be something.
Oh, just you wait.
Okay, now I'm getting a little bit nervous, actually. YerAnd starting things off on the spy side of Terrace. FalconHit on the sniper for our first match of the night. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. YerAnd opening things off at the bar. First one there, and it's busy, too. Another 3 filter in afterwards, so that's big as we pick up a delegate. We'll see what we do with it moving forward.
Yeah. I do want to point out that I really liked that YerAnd decided to take off Inspect and leave on Swap.
Yes,
because
that is true.
In my opinion, actually, I think Inspecting is harder than swapping on this map.
We're not close enough for a 2-flirt, and I'm mad about it, but we're in with a double agent right now, and a few folks from the bar showed up as well, so 31% on the green flirt. That also makes me mad. So not a great start.
I'm sure it'll work out. It's not the best. But you can still get away with 3 flirting on this map, and try to be not that suspicious.
That is true. Let's see what happens. Here's the contact coming off. The queen was in the middle of a walk, so we've got 2 lowlights there instead of just the one we expected. Not using the delegate at all, despite a beautiful start for it, but that is fair enough.
YerAnd also stylizing by taking a sip and then going for the BB.
Oh, the bug on the way through to the statues. That was a beautiful little move.
This is why I love tourists, by the way, because you can see bugs like this happen almost every game,
What
and you
an
can actually get away with
angle
it.
on that.
Yeah. And I think correctly not swapping that statue.
Yeah, it is. That's a nice briefcase redirect, by the way, but it is very rare to see someone pick up a bug at a 45-degree angle like that. So they're actually not that easy to guard because you expect them to be coming straight across downfield or right across left to right. So those diagonal ones can be tricksy, and they don't come as nearly as often as you think they would. Stepping back into conversation with the seduction target here, 2 missions done. All we need to do is finish flirts. We've got just over a minute to do it.
Oh god, we need to start flooding soon, or else. Okay, here we
Well,
go.
there
Green
it is.
timeout.
It's a green test on the second one, brings us up to 82%, so no worries on being a percent short on the initial flirt. We are now in a position where anything except the worst flirt possible will finish this up with 40 seconds left to play.
Yep.
I shouldn't have said anything. No, it's we're at statues.
It's okay.
Fine.
Yeah. And this is good because now we can actually finish up flood without going into overtime. Well, we would have had to go into overtime if both of us just stayed still.
What a spy game from YerAnd, though. Like that was just top notch, top to bottom.
He's not done yet.
Swap at the end. Oh no.
The beam swap.
YerAnd is my kind of spy.
I mean,
Well,
the
if
game's
you're
over.
gonna do that at any point,
Why do 3 missions when you can do 4?
I mean,
if you're gonna do that kind of thing at any point, do it right at the top for maximum salt.
She should have clanked also then. I mean, if you're going to do it 100%.
Okay. Okay, Lodar. Oh,
That was
man.
slick.
That was a really powerful spy game from YerAnd. What a way to open a set. Let's see what FalconHit can do from the spy side. See if it's anywhere near the level we just saw YerAnd play at. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
This was YerAnd's pick, right?
That is
I
correct.
don't remember. Okay, sweet. YerAnd's pick.
Yeah,
So
because I already forgot also.
FalconHit going the same way, starting things off at bar, one other bar goer while he was there, but the general steps in not too long after. In conversation with a double agent now with a delegate in hand, but I think it's not super likely to get used. Actually, the other bar goer steps into our conversation, so there's an opportunity for it, but everyone's leaving, so little bit dangerous at this point. Flirt comes off. White test for 34. Pretty standard stuff. Ambassador is around, though, so we might be able to get something out of that. The contact comes off. So that's 1 mission down and 2 lowlights from it.
Yep. 1.34 missions finished. Going back into the bar.
Yes.
Probably picking up another pick up another drink, and this one we might delegate.
Delegate expires. We pick up the purloin straight up. And a green flirt as a seduction target drops in right next to us as well. So that's big. For a moment, I thought this was going to be fingerprintable as well, but I guess the ambassador didn't follow through.
No, they didn't. But this is slick, especially if the general comes to us.
Yeah, this is huge. Leaning into the 50-50 here, but he's not really gonna give YerAnd much to shoot at. It is down to 2. Hilariously enough, FalconHit and his seduction target are the last 2. Just don't talk too fast, and you got this game in the bag. I think FalconHit has just won.
God, it's going to be really close.
There's the talk.
We'll see. Talk comes out.
No reaction from YerAnd. 5 seconds. Yeah, looks like he's thinking about it, but he's not taking the shot. FalconHit answers back 2 spy wins to open up the match.
That was sick. Oh, you almost never see the spy actually just normal purloin the guest list. So I think that might have caught YerAnd off guard a bit, and it was always expecting it was General or Wheels that was the one that delegated to.
Yeah, I was sort of predicting it in my cast when he came to the bar. I assumed that direct Proline was happening because he was sort of framing his seduction target, who just very conveniently just had a drink and is like also very conveniently constantly going right next to him.
Yeah, definitely. We got lucky with the flooding that match.
Yeah, definitely some diamond level Jedi mind tricks going on.
Yes.
All right, that puts us at 1-1. Strong spy games from both sides as YerAnd steps back under the laser in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
If we said that the person steps under the gun, would that be the spy or the sniper?
The sniper's behind the gun.
But like part of them is under it, right? They're holding it. Would they be
Yeah,
above the
and
gun then?
almost always the spy is physically lower than the gun is. If you want to start arguing semantics. Hanging out in conversation with the double agent here. Double agent steps away, so we're not actually able to get that early contact we may have been looking for. Now sort of side-eyeing the seduction target and the ambassador. It is going to be the seduction target as our next destination. Still in range for a 2 flirt, but doesn't hit the green, so it's going to be 34% off the first one.
Yep.
And there's the contact coming off as well. I think it's just the one low light and a couple of extra real contactors as well. 3 reels is not amazing.
No. I wonder if we'll get lucky with the ambassador walking away from the bar. In theory, they can walk like where the double agent just walked. But we don't go for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was just begging for a reverse drive-by.
And if we had the timing correct, we could have had the arm go out that would be hidden by Seek. But FalconHit was looking for it, so it might have been hard to get away with.
YerAnd had another go at the seduction target, but wasn't able to get the flirt off before he bailed. So just over 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Fake contact coming off now, but the double agent leaves conversation. No.
I mean, it's not like we were trying to do a real one here, right? It still accomplished what we were trying to do, which is get these people highlight.
I suppose you are correct. 1:05 left to play. This could actually be great, because if FalconHit assumes that's the real one, he knows the double agent was out of conversation, so none of those people actually have the contact. In conversation with the seduction target once more as we tick back down under 50 seconds. It's another white test to 68%. So for safety reasons, we are going to have to get pretty close to the seduction target for this last flirt. We still need one more mission besides.
Yeah.
And it's down to 4 highlights and 2 neutral.
Man, we need these other highlights to actually do something. But they're probably just going to stand in the conversations.
That's what it looks like.
I wouldn't be surprised if we time out here. Like, I think like all, like, bug, swap, purloin, fingerprint is impossible at this point.
Oh, never mind! Somebody has been murdered!
What? How did that happen?
Was it just for a late talk?
Well, they were one of the BBers. I don't know what else it was for. They did talk. They did do a talk, so flirting.
So yeah, they did do a talk.
And they were in conversation on the first
Yes,
contact.
they were in the conversation on the first one. They may have had fingerprints. I wasn't tracking that.
So presumably, I'm guessing a bug might have happened at some point.
Yeah, possibly a bug path, like there.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Maybe the bug happened like near the very beginning, and that's why FalconHit was suspicious of them the entire time.
Well, it's spies all the way down so far. FalconHit coming off of a rough loss on the sniper side, now in the spy shoes. And fancy shoes they are in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Now I just wonder. I wonder if snipers even wear shoes. Like they don't have to, right? It's not like they're moving.
I mean, the thing you have to keep in mind is the snipers technically don't have a physical form. FalconHit opening things off at the bar next to the ambassador. Going to be able to get a fingerprint off of the drink here, which is very nice. Picks up a delegate while he's at it.
Ooh. Okay, here we go.
And immediately goes for the briefcase. I think that's
I like that. I really like that.
technically correct. And it's the fingerprint done right off the top, so that's actually really nice for FalconHit. Oh, the little drink and walk move as well. This is
I
a
love
beautiful
that.
start.
That was exactly what it should look like. If it was an AI doing it.
Yeah, that was really, really clean. That kind of stuff can get you low lit. It probably won't at this level.
Yeah.
Actually, he does pick up a highlight for something or other, and
Everyone leaves. Ooh. Well, we might get shot for this delegate. Yeah, it looks like YerAnd is really suspicious of us.
Yeah, seems that
Yeah.
way.
They see the guest list is gone.
List is gone. He knows he doesn't have to take a shot yet. He can wait for confirmation. Still 2 minutes left to play. Here's the contact coming off. That's mission win countdown. YerAnd has to take the shot now. He thinks he has time, but he
What's
doesn't.
going on?
He thinks he has time. He thinks he has time. FalconHit somehow gets away with what's the opposite of murder?
Not murder.
Sure, we'll go with that.
They get away with being a spy.
Oh my god, what just happened?
Well, my only guess is that YerAnd missed at least one or two of the fingerprints, and was waiting for another flirt or something like that. Or just sneaky prints.
Yeah,
back to back.
Sneaky prints.
Sneaky.
Oh, we got to hide lit for the sneaky prints. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't the prince. Maybe it was just trying to remember bar visitors. But other people were at the bar.
I mean, in the end, it probably is going to be that they forgot that Pinto stash was next to us when we delegated. So, like, when the guest list was taken, YerAnd is probably just thinking a lot about, like, okay, who was next to that person? BB goes off, and they're still thinking about this, and then...
Well, if you watch actually, like, it seems weird that Andrew Ryan Pencil Sash was the one that got delegated. Just so happens that the moment the delegation is started, the two people that are closest to FalconHit leave.
Oh, you're right!
So they leave just like a split second before. And so suddenly...
that is amazing. Yeah, that was like really lucky because it looks like they'd be delegating to either Orange Dress or Wheels, but it turned out it was Pencil Stash.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe a bit of luck involved.
It's all skill, okay? This is Diamond.
Oh my.
There's no luck in Diamond, okay?
It's 4 spy wins in a row as YerAnd steps back into the spy side. This time, there's a shark involved in 3, 2, 1, playing it. What a crazy set so far.
I'm really happy that we're actually watching SpyParty instead of SniperParty.
Yeah, me too.
In my humble opinion, SpyParty is much more exciting to watch than SniperParty.
SpyParty's a good game, can confirm. In conversation with the seduction target now, looked like he was posturing for a bug on the wane, but didn't wind up taking it. Might be credited with it anyways, as the first flirt comes off for 28%.
Yeah, very suspicious. Oh, are we just going to go for the...
The bug behind the shark. If we're credited with it anyways, May as well just take it. It was a big animation cut to make it happen, but there was a shark in the way.
Yeah. And a really fast pickup of the book.
Banana bread.
Contact comes off. Second flirt comes off. That's 62%. 2 missions done and green book in hand. This is a fast game coming out of YerAnd. Ambassador comes to say hi as well. It's a shot already!
Okay, what happened?
That is a very good question. A question I was never able to answer. He did complete inspects, and he had a real BB.
So we got inspects.
I mean, if you did a slow cast and couldn't figure this out, what chance do
Well,
we
yeah.
have?
Well, it was just a normal cast, but
Okay.
but I could have.
Okay, I understand what's going on here. Okay, so we are credited for flooding because like almost no one ever cares about flooding. We're credited for inspecting, and then we, as if we were the spy and we're Taft, we were setting up so that we could finish inspects and get a statue swap without being able to get shot, and that's why the shot came out so fast. Because if we waited, then the shark would be blocking us.
Yeah, although it's hard to do it from that statue, I believe. I'm not sure.
It is hard to do it from the statue, but it is possible to do it from the statue.
And also we're Taft.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to see that swap.
Taft,
It could have just been a
just...
basic ass, normal ass inspect swap.
Mm-hmm. But I love this actually because like this is like a reaction to the cheese that's happening on Aquarium. So that means that these snipers actually are a lot faster for their shooting now to make sure that they can actually get a shot off.
Either way, it works out for YerAnd as FalconHit now steps into the spy side of things in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
We are playing the hidden role of the detective, trying to piece together exactly why someone got killed.
SpyParty casting, man. You just be a detective sometimes.
When are we going to add that mini game?
By the way, Smallman's already highlighted.
As is tradition. I do the exact same thing. I just highlight Smallman at the beginning of the match.
FalconHit, by the way, in an innocent conversation. Not a whole lot going on at the moment, so just sort of hanging out, waiting for the party to come to him, and the selection target does just that, capitalizes with a green flirt for 48%.
The party only starts when the spy walks in.
Steps away, conversation with the double agent. So might be an early contact here as well. Lots of movement at the back, though, so we'll see what happens when people start to settle.
Banana bread.
That was such good timing, right as the SDA steps into the front conversation.
And behind the shark.
FalconHit couldn't have known it, but that was really, really nice timing. So the contact comes off clean with 4 lowlights and lots of potential real contacts. Oh, hello!
What?
Thank you. Thank you for changing your mind and returning to us. That was very kind of you.
There's no luck involved in SpyParty.
He did say he was trying to make... he did say SpyParty was trying to be poker.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell when stuff like that happens. Second flirt comes off for 82% as we step away into the statues for a pair of inspects.
Or maybe just a single one.
Yep, just stays for the one cycle.
Yeah, we don't need to get the other inspect until the second set.
May as well take it early, though.
Yeah, there's another person at the other statue, so maybe they still want to wait. Ooh, that was a really quick leave from that window.
Stepping into the last flirt at the bar. Does get that done, so that's flirt finished, contact finished, and 1 inspect with just under a minute and a half left to play.
Oh my god.
Smallman on the briefcase. Did he get the double? Did Smallman just get the double?
Are we? Oh man.
It's not Smallman who died, but someone did.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so this was probably the same situation as last time. Alice was finishing inspects, had BB, and then was maybe going for inspect swap behind the shark. So it was just a preventative shot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the welcome to the new aquarium.
I will say, like, noob pro tip of the day. Like, I think that if you are able to shoot them for like them finishing their inspects, it's probably not them, because like the whole goal of the cheese is that you're not able to be shot.
That is true.
And by the way, we are at 6 spy wins.
Yeah.
We are at 6 spy wins. This is not a thing that happens in high-level spy parties.
It is now.
Love this.
All right. YerAnd, back on the spy side. We're all tied up at 3 going in the last 2 games of Aquarium. FalconHit behind the rifle in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
For a second, I was going to say, like, wow, they had a perfect opportunity to bug the ST.
I love it.
That should get you 1%, right? you should get some percentage for waving at USD.
If you bug the seduction target, it successfully completes seduce immediately, but it's a hard tell.
Yeah.
Not able to get the flirt done, by the way. The seduction target steps away while we're in the middle of the action test.
And that other CC is really crowded. I'm not sure if we actually even have room. I guess we're going.
We have room to bug. No, we don't. It was a valiant effort, but
yeah, those like passing by bugs are really hard to do.
Yeah.
Like even if you train to do it, I don't think that you can get up to like a 60% chance of actually finishing it.
Even with that head-on collision that happened, it wasn't enough to delay it long enough.
Mm-hmm.
It was close, but not quite. Now we're in a conversation that we just don't want to be in, so YerAnd steps away. Now goes for the bug, almost gets juked by the Amba, but has to come back out.
I love that
Amba
pass.
tried so hard to dodge that bug.
No, you will be bugged.
There's the second flirt coming off and does get it done in 2 green tests. So that's bug done, flirt done, green book in hand currently, but we'll see if he takes it out. He does take it out. 2 minutes left to play as well.
Yeah, if we can just get off a good BB, then we can actually transfer.
Speaking of the contact, here we go. Banana bread is off. Contact is done.
Yeah.
No lowlights. Not even a singular lowlight. That's amazing. Is this going down in blue?
It probably will, but you want to wait. You want to wait
for the shark to come back around.
You're going to have to wait a little bit longer than like you probably want
It's okay. We've got 1:20 left to play. He's just going to hang out, wait for the shark to change directions, and follow at the end of it.
And you go now.
Not yet, not yet, not yet. Wait for the shark to turn around. Now we go. There it is. There it is.
Oh man, are we going to get the shot?
He knows. He's trying so hard, but there's nothing to shoot at. And that's what those early shots were trying to prevent.
I was really surprised YerAnd didn't get shot for staying at that pad for so long.
I mean, they did have the benefit of reading a book.
Yeah,
that can extend your stay.
I was still a long. I was a long time to be there.
Ideally, you maybe have a second or so to shoot them when they are clearly walking towards
Yeah,
the book.
there was
'Cause then,
that. Yeah,
'cause
you
at
had that
point in time,
moment
you can
there.
be sure, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as long as there's no briefcase
Like,
there.
here's the thing. He started going to the bookcase. FalconHit immediately swings over to take the shot, and suddenly there's a shark in the way.
Mhm.
Like, look at the replay. He wants to take that shot as soon as FalconHit starts, as soon as YerAnd starts moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the only points against YerAnd is that he didn't do a red BB in that conversation when he had a chance. Otherwise, it was a good attempt.
We'll just do a red BB cough.
Yeah, that's what Lazy Bear did that on one of the swap cheeses.
Love it.
We're still on the spy sweep as FalconHit steps into the spy side in the last game of Aquarium. If we get another spy win here, that's 8 in a row. Let's see if YerAnd can shut it down and finally secure a lead in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Okay, now I'm scared because Manatters in chat is saying the Diamond Spy win record is 8, and Wodar or Kletos was saying that this is a record-breaking match.
I would actually love it if FalconHit can like cheese him back, right? Because like
I'd pay good money for it.
Because we've seen like a couple anti-cheese shots of AIs that look like they're cheesing. So now FalconHit has to do the cheese in response to YerAnd completing the cheese.
Relatively slow start coming out of FalconHit, just hanging out in conversation, watching the party. Not really getting much done off the top. Lots of talking though.
It's kind of weird watching the spy actually move.
No!
It's alright, they'll come back, right? No, not this time.
Finally, this party decides to not be nice.
But that's actually a really juicy spot to go into when the shot comes. Oh, okay. Ambassador left. Never mind.
Yeah. Too close to wheels. Into conversation. That might be... it's gonna be tight. That might be a % too far away for the 2 flirt. We shall see. Here it comes. It's 32%. Everything's fine. We hit the white test. We're 2% down of what it could have been, but if we get close to the next 2, we're still okay. I think that's too far away if you're going for a green flirt, but on a white, it's fine.
Yeah. Is it... Okay, warning, this is a bad joke, but is this like 2% milk? You know, like it's not the best, but it's fine.
Stepping into the bar, picking up a delegate. I don't expect this is going to be used. Bar has been relatively empty as of late, not able to hit the difficult fingerprint as well, which is a little bit unfortunate.
So the way that you use the bar is actually you can pseudo cheese with the bar, where if you get the timing right, you can have the person go to the bar, delegate for you, and then you can just hide behind the shark the entire time.
We might actually have to use this delegate right now, because we only have 32% on the flirt and nothing else. And there's a minute and 20 seconds to play right now. This is bad. FalconHit, this is a problem. Unless we're committed to just not finishing missions here and daring YerAnd to shot, there's the contact coming off. It is a real one. So keeping his options open at the very least.
I mean, even if you want an AI to get shot, you do want to get a BB off. What?
That was just unexpected.
I think it was meant to look like a briefcase, but I don't know where the briefcase is. Oh, there's the briefcase. No, wait, that's not the briefcase.
It's fine, I'm sure. Back into bar we go. 40 seconds to play. 1 mission and a third is where we sit right now. Picking up another delegate. This isn't happening. There's no way this is happening. I refuse to believe it.
I mean, we just have to hope that an AI gets shot for looking like they're doing the cheese. Like
yeah, we're in the beep beeps already. There's nothing to play for. YerAnd just has to hold the shot. 10 seconds.
We could cheese a time ad.
He's
like,
not lining up on anybody. Are you kidding me?
What a shot!
Yeah.
What a goddamn shot!
I don't know. I don't know why that shot was taken. It was a correct shot, although it seemed like a unnecessary shot. Like, the purloin hadn't actually even been, like, taken yet.
So,
What?
okay, so this is a necessary shot if you think the purloin is the last mission that they do. Because, like, as I was saying, if this is the last mission that they do and the teal picks up the purloin, then FalconHit's just going to actually sit behind the shark the entire time and be able to win, right? Therefore, you have to actually shoot them before the shark comes into play. Okay, yeah, actually, this is a reasonable shot.
That kills the spy win streak, and YerAnd has cemented his spot as the current favorite of the match, up by 2. Stepping in to library, YerAnd on the spy side, FalconHit on the sniper. I still am blown away by that shot. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
It's definitely a shot that indicates that they were highly suspicious.
I don't understand.
They might have also thought that
walking flirt there. A beautiful little move from YerAnd so early on in the game, not on the sniper's radar at all. Not wanting to slow down.
Oh my god.
That scared me.
That is so risky. If you had white tested that, you're dead.
Yeah, absolutely. But it was green, so blue microfilm in pocket. Book has gone away safely. Back into conversation. We're going to hang out here for a little bit this time for the second flirt, up to 68%. Never mind. We're going to bug on the way out and immediately turn around.
Sick bug.
While on camera.
Oh man, are we going to tempt fate again by going for another green?
Looking at blue. You can't
You can't
do this right in the middle. Okay, this
is
fine.
We can walk away and do this. Yeah.
We're gonna contact.
Banana bread.
And then, while he's busy low lighting, nothing is going to happen. Apparently,
we might like inch our way out of this CC so that we can be standing in the middle of nowhere to do the cheese.
It hasn't happened. 3 lowlights is where we stand. YerAnd feeling real bold right now. Timer at 3 minutes and 5 on the clock. Already have 2 missions done.
Yeah.
Blue microfilm in pocket, green book in hand.
Oh man, I wonder if this is going to actually burn us. Where like we could have gone away with just transferring a book, but now we have to do the other animation.
All the way around the outside to pick up the flirt. That's the flirt done, so that's a 3rd completion. Still over 2.5 minutes to play. This is a strong game from YerAnd so far. Very bold first transfer animation. We'll see how the second one goes. He's holding on to this book for a long time. This might be fishing for a low light.
Honestly, I think they're just fishing for a place to do the microfilm.
We'll start reading the book then. No, okay. I don't think you're correct, Wodar. Because he would have at least started reading at that point to see if he had a moment. Into the time ad window we go to do the microfilm? No, we're just gonna stand there. Okay, there we go. It's white. There's the look back and forth. Oh my god! Camera, he was looking sideways, but it's hard to tell with that hat. Yeah. Here's the 4th mission completion. Book going back where it came from.
And we just need to inspect statues for the win.
Absolutely. 1:30 still left to play. This is... I think that might have been 3 cycles. That's too long. You can't do that.
It's fine. They didn't want to leave that quickly. What?
This is a side... This is not a center statue. But it
I
doesn't
think we're just gonna
appear.
swap.
This is a green swap.
Green.
What is happening in this game right now?
Oh, why did we green that? Oh no.
Why did we swap at all?
I guess we didn't
All
want to.
of that was bad, Wodar.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
There's the swap. There it is. Hasn't seen it yet. 4 seconds. He's looking back and forth. He sees the statue. Does he have time? He does have time, but it's not the right shot. Assumed it was white.
Oh.
And YerAnd finds himself on match point.
Yeah, at this point, I gave up understanding what logic is in this set.
We definitely got lucky that the swap wasn't apparent.
That swap seemed entirely unnecessary, but...
Well, the swap was fine. Like, if it was a white swap, I would have loved it a lot more.
I mean, my only assumption is that YerAnd thought they were a bigger suspect.
Yep, that's possible.
Inspect would have worked.
It feels like a 3 inspects would have just won you the game, though.
Yeah,
that guy got highlight for picking up the statue and shot when he put it down.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Either way, YerAnd with 3 match points to his name,
and we are up to 8. We are up to 8 spy wins, by the way.
Nice. We are up to 8 spy wins. That is true.
That is tying the current diamond record.
The current diamond record, yeah.
3 match points. YerAnd on the sniper has a chance to put this away here and now. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. There's a bug.
I am amazed.
That is how you start a match.
I am so amazed that bug took. Like,
it didn't look reasonable. It did not look like it was in range. Into center statues we go. This is going to be the inspect done. Highlight happens, but that might already be too little too late or close to it. We already have 51% on the flirt as well. Here we step back in, looking to finish the flirt. There's the cooldown. Oh, that could have been 3 missions in under 30 seconds. But no, it's a white test. We're at 85% only.
God, that was a really fast leave. Oh, we're gonna go for the.
This has been a really fast everything, Wodar. In conversation with the double agent, flirt cooldown has expired. I suspect the contact will come off at any moment now, even despite all the people out of convo. FalconHit. Okay, he's not just flying. He is actually going to wait for a decent moment. Here comes the contact. There it goes. 1 low light, 2 low light, 3 low light. And that's all YerAnd is going to be able to comfortably pick up. FalconHit steps away, takes a bug path on the way through. Luckily, YerAnd wasn't around. Here's the...
Oh, we're going to make it.
Flirt coming off. Here's the swap coming off. Here's the put down. That's a little bit fast on the put down, I think. Walks away early. That game lasted a minute and 25 seconds.
I'm honestly really surprised that FalconHit didn't die for the swap there.
Yep, I was equally surprised that they...
I was sure he was going to sit on it.
He had another cycle, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did. He had another cycle.
Yeah, well, the risk of taking another cycle is that they, hold it, do a Lion King, and show it to everybody.
True.
Well, you just put it down and walked away from it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I agree with that's an odd choice, but I would have put it down and stood there for about 3 seconds.
Yeah, you could have done like an incorrect pause right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there's a shot in the absence of it.
Because at the very least, in the previous game, FalconHit had about 3 seconds to shoot, and that was plenty of time.
But it worked out.
But it doesn't matter. Spies win in Diamond. Diamond is spy biased, obviously.
The current scoreline is 4-6. 9 out of those 10 games have been won by the Spy. Now YerAnd is on the Spy side, on Veranda, looking to close this out. Judging by the rest of this game, this match, I like his odds. Let's see how it goes in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Are we gonna go for? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, are we bugging?
No,
What
we're
if
gonna
Benefit
open
West-
things up at the green bookcase.
Oh no. Okay. Oh god.
Lots and lots and lots of cover in the form of that conversation. Toby making it happen, the ambassador making it happen. No way that was seen. Green microfilm in pocket cleanly.
There's like my problem with like doing the actual action test for microfilm is that the risk reward doesn't add up. Like when you do the white microfilm, like you get shot. So like unless you're really confident that you're getting the green, it scares me every time.
Into the red bookcase we go. We got a weird bounce off of the twin and head went back into conversation again. I think that's what the highlight was for, but I'm far from certain. Pulling out the red book, heading off to the window. There it is! There's the shot! Finally gets bitten for the microfilm animation. That is the second sniper win of the evening.
Yeah.
And now YerAnd has to find a third one to actually win this match.
Like just to give some context, like if you have like a 70% green test rate, that's very good. Like you're like one of the top action testers in the game.
30% chance you die.
Exactly. Like what are you doing? What are you doing?
I think he thought he had cover and he didn't.
Yeah.
That's a weird spot to go for a microfilm too, but
It's
unfortunately just the angle that FalconHit was at, I don't think he was looking for it at all. I think he just got peripheral visioned.
I mean, if you go for the green, it's a fine spot because like the hand that's doing the microfilm is away from the sniper.
It's the hand that got him caught. The hand is what got him killed on that situation because that flick happened way before the head turn.
Mm-hmm. But like the flick is not as bad on the green. Like that's the problem. Like the white is death. The white is always death. I'm ready for the next one.
Last game in the set, YerAnd up 6-5. FalconHit on the Spy side looking for that second marble in 3, 2, 1, playing it. If YerAnd wins this game, he gets the 2 points for the win. If FalconHit wins it, then they both get 1 for a drawn match. FalconHit opens things up in conversation with the double agent. Very full conversations for the most part.
Banana bread.
Takes the contact just as the double agent steps away. You couldn't have asked for better. Few lowlights coming. Actually, we're already at 5 lowlights. 6 now. Back down to 5. This is fine. In conversation with the seduction target now, which is nice to see. Picking up 34% on the flirt and stepping away.
Innocent time check.
Pretty quick start from FalconHit here. Back into conversation with the seduction target we go. Here's the flirt. It is green. That brings us up to 65%. One more flirt will finish that up. Just under 3 minutes now on the clock. We still are going to have to find a couple of hardtails somewhere.
Yeah. And you can't do inspect in just one visit. It's going to be hard. Like, I'm going to be impressed if a spy wins on Veranda, because I don't think Veranda is that favored.
We shall see. 2 minutes and 30 seconds now. FalconHit is really just hanging out. Looks like he's going for the timer flirt here. Should be coming up any second now. There's the cooldown. Nice little stop talk. Goes back into it, though, is a little bit not great, but snipers don't look that closely at conversations. Flirt is done. That's the second mission. 2 minutes left to play. Gets a low light.
Ayo, okay. Oh,
Nope, never mind.
I think they wanted to low light someone else.
That was almost certainly a misclick. Not able to get the difficult fingerprint on the green book, unfortunately.
Yeah. It happens. It was free.
That could have been game-changing if he was able to get it, but now we're at 1 minute and 35 left on the clock, and got some work to do.
I'll actually be fine with a timeout here, because I think you're going to need it.
Yeah, I agree. FalconHit moving a lot, but not doing anything. Windows to empty conversation, now into the statues. Takes a highlight for it. Pair of inspects coming off, but we're about to tick down under 1 minute. This is not looking good for FalconHit, although we do have the inspect swap set up.
But we still need another mission, though.
We
need
do.
5 missions. That's like so many.
Where is that last mission going to come from? It might come from Toby. Here it goes.
Okay.
It is a green purloin.
Now, Toby, just
35 seconds. Get to that statue. Here's the take. There it goes. I don't think he knows what to do. He reads it correctly, and YerAnd does manage to make it happen on what's apparently the less favored side. Gets the shot, gets the win, and gets the 2 points towards the SCL 7-5.
All right. Well, anyway, we did at least see a new win record for Spy. And I'm willing to bet a new record for most Spy wins in a row. I'm not sure what it is, but 7 is pretty darn good.
7 is really good.
And so is YerAnd, who is
You're not wrong.
currently in first in Diamond, though tied with Warning Track.
Dang.
Though Warning Track has 2 more games than YerAnd, so...
Yeah. Talking about Warning Track.
Yeah, the Warning Track is coming up in this very next game against Noob. Player who's been cast quite a bit so far, although one of them was the Midweek Madness where all his single day games were cast, so technically doesn't count, I guess. Anyhow, this one